Telling an overwhelmed child to calm down is like asking someone to swim while they're drowning. And what most schools call co-regulation is actually not co-regulation at all. And sometimes it's quite the opposite. And honestly, most teachers were never taught or trained about what it actually means. And what is often called co-regulation in the classroom is actually very different. It's isolation, behavior management, emotional control, or expecting small children to regulate themselves while they're feeling overwhelmed. And for many children, especially children with special needs, this approach will actually increase dysregulation instead of helping. So what sometimes is called co-regulation is telling the child to calm down or sending them to cool off by themselves, reminding them to use coping skills while they are in survival mode, or talking them through logic while they're escalated. But here's the problem. When the child is dysregulated, the thinking part of the brain is not fully accessible at the moment. The child is not calmly choosing this behavior. Their nervous system is overwhelmed. And here are a few real-life examples. Imagine a small child is melting down, crying, screaming, maybe unable to speak. In response, many adults usually say, use your words, take a breath, or tell me what's wrong. But in that moment, the child may literally not have access to those skills. So instead of demanding regulation, co-regulation might look like this. Just sitting nearby and softening your voice. And just say, I'm here, you are safe. I'll wait when you're ready. This way, we're not trying to force the child out of the emotion, but we're helping them to move through the emotion safely. Here's another example. Maybe the child starts escalating, screaming loud, their movements become chaotic. And many adults instinctively begin to match that intensity. Now control becomes the focus. But when the adult escalates, the child escalates even more. Co-regulation means doing the opposite. You slow your speech, you lower your voice, and soften your face. Our body should be communicating there's no danger here. And slowly, the child's nervous system may begin responding to yours. Now another example. Imagine this child. He's angry, stops talking, shuts down, no eye contact. As the response to this type of behavior, adults often assume he's ignoring me. He's refusing, he's being defiant. But that silence is not defiance, it's protection. In those moments, co-regulation might look like just sitting nearby. Or we can start doing something calm besides them, offering presence without pressure. Usually drawing a little child with a flower in their hand and smiling does the job. Because connection doesn't always require words. And here's the important part. We cannot co-regulate if we feel dysregulated ourselves. So before we approach a dysregulated child, we have to ask ourselves, am I feeling agitated? Am I feeling angry right now? Because children do not only hear our words, they feel our state of being. This is why co-regulation is not a strategy, is not a behavioral technique. It's a relationship. It's the experience of, oh, somebody stayed with me while I was overwhelmed. Someone actually helped me feel safe enough to come back. And over time, those repeated experiences become internalized. And that's how children slowly build regulation for themselves, not through punishment, not through isolation or shame, but through safe, regulated connection. And honestly, many children are not lacking coping skills. They are lacking enough moments of feeling emotionally safe while they are overwhelmed. That is the difference.